Okay, you guys, we're going to start with Emark Eyeshadow by MAC Cosmetics. The first thing I do is fill in the eyebrows. Then after filling the eyebrows, I use any highlight concealer to sculpt the eyebrow to give it a perfect shape. Any concealer lighter than the skin tone you can use to sculpt the eyebrows to give it a good shape. After achieving my desired shape, I'm going to use Black Opal, Nutmeg, and Carob to cover up the concealer. Nutmeg is the concealer I use for underneath the eyebrow, and I also use Nutmeg as an eyeshadow base, so I put it all over the lid, and I put Carob on top of the eyebrow to cover up the top concealer. Now going towards the eyeshadow, I'm using a Morph palette 25B. I'm going to use a brownish, orangish color in the crease, a darkish brownish, blackish color on the ends, and then I'm going to crease cut it with Clown White or concealer. Then I'm going to put a goldish color in the inside. Then I'm going to add gold glitter. When it comes to applying glitter, I'm using Duo white glue, but I love to use my finger when pressing the glitter on the lid. The only reason is I don't like to put glitter on my makeup brushes. It's hard to come out for me, but other people love the brush. I like my fingers. I also feel like I have more control of the glitters with my finger when it comes to put it in proper placement. After finishing the glitter, now it's time to clean up, wipe off any fallout, go back over your eyeshadow. So I'm putting a little bit more darkish color on the tips, and after the eyeshadow on the tips, I like to use my favorite eyeliner. It's called Muse. You can get it at any drugstore. It's $1.99. It lasts really long, and it's super jet black. For her eyelashes, I'm using Le Charmer Wispy D, and then I'm gonna add another lash on top called Wispy. She provided her extra lash, so she's wearing a 3D mink lash. I'm not quite sure the name of it, but it's a 3D mink lash. After applying 3 lashes on top, I like to always go back and clean off the glitter. Glitter is very tricky to deal with. You can either wipe it off with makeup wipe or use tape. After wiping the makeup off, I like to use Mom or Magnesia as her face primer. She loves a lot of makeup and she loves to be beat. So the Magnesia will give her the look that she desires. My model, Angie, she loves a lot of coverage and she loves to be beat. So for her foundation, I'm going to use Black Opal, Nutmeg, and Carob. Nutmeg would be placed on the center of her face, and Carob would be on the outer rim of her face, including her neck area or her chin area. The blemishes or darkness underneath her neck is from ingrown hair. She's getting laser treatment, so it's not there anymore. It's just the darkness. It's something you have to live with. I love doing her makeup because she loves to be beat and she loves to be fully covered. So I'm putting as much as foundation needed to cover all her blemishes. She don't really have that many. She just have certain area that needs that full coverage. I love her dearly, but if anybody try to do her makeup, she will let you know. Don't forget that neck. add more foundation if needed. Next up is conceal. I'm using my favorite color, Toffee from LA Girl Pro. Nose, on the eyes, and chin. After highlighting her, the next step is contour, and I love to use MAC Cosmetic NW58 Studio Fix Fluid as a contour, but you can use any dark shade foundation. It just gotta be super dark. So I love to do her nose, her cheeks, forehead, and underneath her neck and jawline. And I'm putting NW58 Studio Fix Fluid underneath her neck to hide any imperfection. If you're into contouring the nose and you're not a pro, it's okay. It's always good to give it a try again. You can always clean it up. My trick is I take a small tool brush and run the concealer straight up that nose to give it a slim look. As you can see, she is loving the result of the coverage underneath her neck. You cannot see the darkness anymore. Next step is setting the foundation. I like to use the benign setting powder to set underneath the eyes. Then I'm going to go back through it with MAC Cosmetic Skin Finisher Dark to highlight underneath the eyes. Then I'm going to go back again and use the Nye Cosmetic Olive Sand to highlight her or bake. Then I'm going to set her overall face with Chestnut by Nye Cosmetic to set the entire rest of her face. I love using olive sand for darkest skin tone. To me, it's much easier to blend versus using the banana powder. If you're a pro at banana powder, go for it. For me, I like to keep it simple and easy, so I'll use olive sand. She's super duper happy because she's going to the Escape concert in Miami. But I carry on I'm gonna continue to let her bake and do her blush, then her lips, then her eyes. For lips, I'm using MAC Cosmetic Chestnut Pencil with Snob lipstick with the pink lip gloss on top. Now I'm using a pink lip gloss from Revlon. I got it at Walgreens. One of the best lip gloss ever. It's compared to me, it's like Ample Pink by MAC Cosmetics. Just much cheaper. After applying the lip gloss, the next step I like to do is dust off all the baking powder, all the powder off of her, because I'm going to apply the black eyeliner underneath her eyes. I don't like to apply the black eyeliner while the baking powder or powder underneath the eye, because sometimes the brush will hit the black liner and gets in the makeup on the face. So I always dust that powder off, then go into eyes. I'm just using a cold eyeliner by MAC Cosmetic, black or ebony or feline. Any black, jet black eyeliner. Now I'm just smudging the eyeliner with like a dark eyeshadow so it won't run. Next step is bronzer. I love my bronzer. I'm using Gold Deposit by MAC Cosmetics. I love to hit the cheeks and the middle of the nose. My model Angela is ready for this Escape concert in Miami. All I'm doing now is just adding like a white highlight in between the eyes. She is escape ready and she is happy. Looks good.
That's for real, but I'm done. She did it.
Wake up, get back in the spirit. Get back in the spirit. She sitting there looking back.
Girl,
I can see it like this. Oh. Yes, give them camera.
I got no lips.
Forget about me.
Look down. Hair by House of Wigs. Lash, open your eyes. House of Wigs. Makeup by Face Caption. Beautiful model.